So you want to purchase a home, you naturally go into your bank, you sit down with your banker, you complete an application only to find out a few days later that they tell you you don't qualify because you don't show enough income on your tax return. Does this sound familiar? Realtors, have you ever had a lender tell you about a potential buyer that you referred to them that they don't qualify because their ratios are too high? Have you ever gone into a builder and they referred you to their in-house financing person? And same story, hey, you're self-employed, you don't show enough income, or your ratios are too high. This is something that's been around forever, but we're starting to see it more and more frequently. And the problem is when you go into your bank or maybe a particular lender and they give you this outcome, a lot of people take that and think it's golden. They think, well, my bank couldn't do it, I guess no one can. Well, that's not the case. One thing you have to know about banks is they usually have their own kind of box set of guidelines. And if you don't fit into that box, that's it. There's usually not an alternative program. Nowadays, we have a lot of non-traditional programs, and a lot of these are suited for self-employed borrowers and investors. So I want to quickly touch on a few of them, because if you've been turned down or someone told you no, I encourage you to get a second opinion. So one of the first programs, and probably the most popular, is a bank statement program. A bank statement program is a way to utilize a person that's self-employed, that has a business, and has decent deposits going into that business every month. However, they don't show a lot on their tax returns. Well, we can use their business bank statements and use a portion of that as income. This will save self-employed borrowers a lot of headaches and get them approved to buy a property. Another alternative program is an asset loan. So let's say you're retired, or let's say you've recently come across a large settlement, or you've invested over the years and have a lot of money sitting in various asset accounts. However, you don't have a regular 9-to-5 job, and therefore you don't have a W-2 or just don't show a whole lot. Well, we can use your assets and convert that to income so you can still qualify for any sort of traditional loan. This is conventional or jumbo loans. Investor loans, we have a popular DSCR product. And that stands for a debt service loan. So what that means is you don't have to show income as long as the property you're buying can rent for at least what you're paying in the mortgage. Then we could do a debt service and just use the property and the rent from that property to qualify. These are just 3 quick examples of some non-alternative methods to financing. So once again, if you're out there, you're self-employed, or you just don't have the traditional type of finances, don't take no for an answer and get a second opinion. We would love to help you get into a home in 2026. So give us a call first. Have a great day.